So I'm just gonna, it's just Tyler Millway, self-improver, musician, athlete, like just generally like there's like people who have bullshit, and they're not scientific, and then there's me who's scientific and also like reasonably open to like spiritual things. Like maybe right in front of me, right here, there's a demon. He's just jerking off, and he's like I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. See it, I feel it. Different dimension. I don't have the capability, but there's this demon. He's like just jerking off, and then he's gonna like demon come on me, and I'm just not gonna know. I can just walk around like maybe I'll take a shower. Maybe the shower affects it, or do I have to use a different dimensional shower? But yeah, I'm just like sitting here drinking a Jocko Go. Discipline equals freedom, dude. Mango passion fruit, not that great. Not really a big fan. And then I got this orange ice cream, which I don't remember what I had. Gorilla Mine. So like Jocko Willink and Andrew Huberman drank super like these are probably like so the 100 milligrams alpha GPC, acetyl L-carnitine, theobromine, that's special, L-theanine, barcopamine, and like these only come in 95 milligrams, and so like you can drink multiple a day. Like it's like usually like this is like 200 milligrams, I believe. Of 400 milligrams of alpha GPC. That's cool. Uridine monophosphate that helps with cognition or something like that. L-theanine 100 milligrams. Um, and then 100 grams of acetyl L-tyrosine. How much? Wait, what was the caffeine? Yeah, it's 200 milligrams. So you can usually have like two or three if you're not a complete idiot. I mean, there's people who are like drinking monsters around the clock, getting like zero anything. I'm barely getting anything. I think I'm not sure. I haven't. I'm not isolating these things. So I take Quillbrew now. After I went to the CRU Crisis Recovery Unit, because of the silly European thought that I needed to go, and I did not need to go, and now I'm on sedating meds. Only at night, thankfully. But like there's the moments. There's one moment while I was like in the CRU. Like I get up and I'm just drowsy, and I feel so dry. I'm like getting spooked. I'm getting scared because and you're like almost like falling over or whatever, and almost becoming like switching back into a dream state. And at some point, like I just like struggle, and then I'm go to the bathroom and take a piss, and then I walk, and then I just like fall apart or whatever. I lose all my motivation. I'm just sitting on the ground um, like how to like ass up, face down, arms like my just like laying on the ground, and I'm like I calling for help, like help, help. Of course, nobody comes and helps me. Like what the fuck? But I was genuinely like messed up from that. But like so now I'm on those meds, but it doesn't affect anything. I don't have suddenly like a lack of the female and male voices in my head that are judging me. And sometimes rationally, maybe I don't know. It's kind of random. It's like a Tourette's person or what. I was like, you can't. It's like you can't really. They don't really have control over it. It's not necessarily a conscious thing. Can you blame them? Not necessarily, but so like this morning, like I know this is antithetical to like most people's viewpoint, but I think drugs are perfectly reasonable to fit in to a daily routine. So like, I have caffeine on and off. I think I need to do another 8-day reset. But caffeine on and off. So today's caffeine day. So I get this, and I I was buying an energy drink every 2 days. Earlier it was like every day and like spending a shitload of money. So this is better. This is higher quality energy drink, and it's price wise better to just buy it in bulk. And yeah, like so today I'm taking that nicotine. 8 milligrams, two of them. It seems to be like the minimum. I was gonna do three, but like it was like almost out. already. Like one, two, three more doses. Um, and I took kratom. I have 10 pillaroonies. I had 10 pillaroonies. It's like really my room's a mess. I gotta clean it up, but I need to take creatine. That helps with cognition also. I need to take lion's mane. I don't know if I'll save it for tomorrow. I don't know. I kind of like stacking all this stuff. But here's this, the kratom. I also have marijuana, which I will take an hour before leaving to work so that I feel wanting and ready and able, because it's like usually around 12. It's like late, as of late, 12 o'clock comes around and it's time to go work, and I'm like kind of just like fucking tired and like zapped the fuck out. And so yeah, I did find out, like, I actually took a 30-minute nap, so I was, like, 30 minutes late, and that helps. So if that happens, like, if I get drowsy, I didn't believe in drowsiness for a while, actually. I thought that, like, pretty much every instance that I take a nap, I'm just gonna wake up feeling groggy and tired, and something's different or whatever. But if I do lay down for a nap, then, and I'm tired, I, like, wake up and like, oh, wow, I'm not feeling like shit or anything. But, my push-ups, I didn't do push-ups this morning, but I did use that 45-pound dumbbell to do, I think it was 8 or 9 reps. I did extra squats to make up for the lack of push-ups. And I didn't want to do the pull-ups, even though they're getting easier and easier. And I can't wait until I'm doing like 20 pull-ups. It's probably going to feel awesome. But yeah, so I have the nicotine, I have the caffeine. There's Quilbry, so I'd really recommend it if you're on ADHD drugs. If you're on Adderall or Vyvanse, I would recommend getting off of it. And then I would recommend starting a Quilbry prescription, and it's like it really works. Like you feel it's an acetylcholine sort of thing, more of the focus chemical rather than the pleasure dopamine chemical, and it's like it makes me feel awake, alert, very well, and then I combine it with kratom, and then that makes it like an amazing stimulant and all that. But like by itself, it's pretty decent, and like it doesn't give as much of a low. Like you're not gonna like wake up, oh, I'm gonna take my freaking Quilbry, and then like later I'm like, oh fuck, I'm a zombie, I'm miserable, I'm sad, and zapped, whatever. But yeah, every morning it's like I gotta work. And then maybe I should put this in the next video. But like I'm moving out of this room, which is gonna suck. It's a lot of room, but I'm going to a apartment, still around here, right next to the base, and so it's still Layton. So that's great for me. I like Layton, and yeah. I need to get a driver's license, which, so I'm gonna pay for the classes. I think I need to actually sit down in a classroom and be taught. Sit down with someone and learn and practice, and yeah, instead of just like the test online and then going in and like, oh, I did the test, and yeah. Love you guys. I have love for humanity. Also, bugs, bugs also. Puppies particularly, and kitties secondarily. Though still quite cute. Still quite cute.